Deadly, precise, and oh so satisfying. These are just a few words to describe Rust's new high caliber revolver. But is it really worth your time? Let's break down the stats, compare it to other weapons, and find out. Hey guys, Jfarr here, and let's get started. You can craft the high caliber revolver at a level 2 workbench, but it'll cost you 1,491 scrap to unlock on the tech tree. Alternatively, you can research it directly at a research table for just 125 scrap. If you're feeling lucky, you can find the weapon in these loot boxes. However, it's a rare find. This revolver hits hard, packing 65 damage per shot, thanks to its use of 5.56 rifle ammo. Land a headshot and you're dishing out a massive 130 damage, making it potentially a one-shot kill weapon. But before you get too excited, its fire rate is just 86 rounds per minute. This results in a lower DPS compared to most other weapons, but remember, DPS doesn't tell the whole story for a weapon like this, especially in quick kills. When we look at time to kill, the revolver doesn't fare too well against nakeds, prim gear, and especially metal geared players. If heavy armor comes into play, its performance continues to struggle due to the slow fire rate and inevitable mid-fight reload. However, time to kill only applies when you're shooting rapidly and landing every shot. In reality, I believe shots to kill are more relevant. Here, the high caliber revolver shines, requiring fewer shots to down an enemy compared to other pistols. Now, here's a look at the shots to kill when aiming for the head. Most of our fights involve lining up targets, firing, and repositioning, making raw fire rate less important. Since we plan on using this weapon at a range, let's check out its damage drop-off. Here, we can see after 30 meters it begins to lose damage, and at 150 meters it caps off at 52 chest damage. If we include the semi-rifle, we can see the differences, like how it retains its base damage for longer. Let's compare the high caliber revolver's recoil against the other pistols and semi-auto rifle. When we compare directly to the Python, we can see it's very similar, but ends up with a slightly more controllable recoil pattern due to the slower fire rate. The aim cone varies based on your ammo, but for the standard 5.56 rounds, you're looking at a spread of 0.87 meters at 100 meters. We can then compare that to the Python, semi-rifle, and assault rifle. You can fire this revolver around 400 times before it breaks. However, it can be repaired at a repair bench with metal frags and high quality metal. You can also recycle the item for its crafting materials. Here's a quick look at all the attachments that can be used. Equipping the hollow sight and laser sight will reduce the aim cone by 40%, making range fights more predictable. So how does it feel to use? In one word, awesome. The high damage makes landing just a few shots incredibly satisfying, and nothing beats the sound of a headshot followed by your target dropping instantly. Plus, the reload animation is oddly satisfying. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.